Listen to me.
I am not giving you my keys.
You don't get to dictate what's going on.
I'm not giving you my keys.
Then you're going to go to jail.
Well, then get animal control here. I have a dog registered with and license.
You're not running stuff here.
You are.
Give me your car keys right now.
For what reason?
I'm towing your car.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's dummy is either completely insane or she thinks that the cops are going to believe every single little lie that she tells them. She comes up with some whoppers. Check it out.
On December 29th, 2023, an officer in Florida stops a vehicle for failing to move over at the officer's previous traffic stop.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm okay. Can I help you?
I'm Deputy Castro, Monroe County Sheriff's Office. The reason why I pulled you over, me and my partner right there on the side of the road.
Yes, I saw you.
Okay. In the state of Florida, we have a move-over law. Okay? You either need to bump it down to 20 miles an hour, or you got to try to move over to the left-hand side.
Well, I actually followed the vehicle in front of me because I literally thought, should I scoot over? Nope, we're going straight. I mean, the other vehicle did the same thing in front of me, so...
Well, I was looking at my computer, but I felt my car shake when you passed me. Can I have your license, registration, proof, or insurance, please?
You're going to have to contact the Federal Bureau for my information, I'm sorry. I'll give you, because that's what I'm here for, is work. And this is the vehicle they put me in, so you're going to have to contact them for that.
For your registration?
Okay, I've driven some government cars from a couple of different agencies, and they all have a registration and insurance certificate in the vehicle. First lie.
Yep, you're going to have to contact them in Jackson County, in Jacksonville, Florida.
You don't have no registration in this vehicle?
Nope, this is what they put me in. No, I do not. It's registered in Karen Niver's name from 2018 on. That's who I got the vehicle from. This is the vehicle that the Federal Bureau put me in. So you're gonna have to contact them.
Okay.
You're welcome to get my information and get their information. That's fine, but that's what's going on.
You traveling down here?
I'm headed north.
Okay. Are you just here on vacation?
No, I'm here for work, I said.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. What do you do for the federal?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Okay.
I don't do anything. I'm lying to your face.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Yeah, because this lady is being a pain in the ass, and she went with her yesterday. So. All right.
For what?
I don't know. She didn't want to give me any information. Like, she said that the car is in,
This gold April?
Yeah.
Of course, she's from Oregon.
She said that she's here.
She didn't give you no information at all?
She gave me her driver's license, but she said the car is registered with the Federal Bureau of Investigations. You got to call them for everything else.
Okay, and does it show that? If it doesn't, I'll give her all those citations.
Yeah.
Failure to display a vehicle registration, for proof of insurance, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's fine. She's still required by Florida law.
And then she said she's here on business for them, and I said, what kind of business? She goes, none of your damn business. Okay.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's cool. I'll give if it was me on that traffic stop, I'll give her a failure to registration upon request, and failure to do that. And what's the reason for the traffic stop?
Move over. Me and George are on a traffic
stop. Those tickets. I said, here you go, man. Have your citations. Have a good day.
Yeah.
The tag should come back if you're on the tag out of Nevada. It should come back if it's registered to the federal government or not.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the return. I'm in this.
Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but if you're working for the feds and you're in somebody's jurisdiction, you at least let them know you're in there doing work and usually coordinate it with them. If you're there for an undercover op that you can't let the local law enforcement know about, then you're going to have a backstory and some fake documents drawn up by your undercover government. I'm fairly sure that's how it works. That's how it would work if they were smart anyway.
Shitty spot over here by the 89 that gets barely any service.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I said, if it was me, man, I'll give her all those tickets out and have a good day. Did she show you her badge?
Nope. She didn't show me shit.
Well, she's claiming to be a federal agent.
Go ahead.
Is she?
The tag's not returning. You go with the VIN.
Huh? Call the second unit over there, Rousey. Run the VIN and tell her if you're claiming to be a federal agent that you need to see credentials.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, I will. I'll call George over here
If she's
now.
claiming to be a federal government, tell her I need to see your credentials. You're claiming to be a federal government agent, unless she's an imposter, and that's a third-degree felony.
Yeah.
Run the VIN. If the vehicle ain't registered, I will hit her with a no vehicle registered, and I'll pull that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Askins over here.
Alrighty.
Alright, brother. Thank you. So I asked her for registration. She goes, you gotta contact the Federal Bureau of Investigation for it. This is one of their cars. I said, she goes, I'm here for work. She I asked her what for. She didn't give me any information. This is a cars. Need to get the VIN, but there's a dog. Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm okay. What's the deal with hitting the vehicle?
The deal is you made up a bunch of nonsense to tell them, and they're calling you on it.
What do you mean, hit the vehicle?
Yeah, is there a reason the vehicle kind of keeps getting hit? Or
Where?
when you walk by it?
What do you mean, ma'am? No one hit the vehicle.
When you walk by it, feels like somebody touched it?
What's wrong with that, ma'am?
Is that what I was feeling?
Yeah, you have your license with you?
But is that what I'm feeling?
I'm not sure what you mean, man. No one hit your vehicle.
Probably felt a car driving by you too fast and too close. It's kind of what you're pulled over for.
Why did you touch it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, why?
I just touched it, ma'am.
What traffic?
What seems to be the problem with that?
I can feel it, and this nice gentleman said that I drove by his vehicle shade. My sway bars broke. When you touch
Okay,
it,
so yeah, ma'am, you have mechanical issues?
I'm finishing what I was saying.
Okay, so you have mechanical issues with your vehicle. That's what you're
So when you
what
walk
you're
by
trying to
and
tell me.
touch it for no reason, I was inquiring.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me that you have mechanical issues with your vehicle. That's the reason you're...
No. I was trying to ask you why you were touching the vehicle.
Okay, what's going on with this? Stop. It's a move over law. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and sign it? Yeah, but I need your registration and insurance, ma'am.
Contact the Federal Bureau.
4103, Habitat Florida,
That's who you need to contact?
I already informed this officer.
How about you contact them since you're the one that works for them and says that they have the information? It's not their responsibility to find the information. It's your responsibility to give them the information.
All right, that's fine.
55 Bravo Tango India Echo 55 ETIE. Give me a dark colored view of corridor. Still not girl. One of your neighbors from our location.
The traffic stop. He's allowed to look in your car. A Fed should know that.
Ma'am, my 41 camera is out.
No, I'm asking you what are you doing because you're being disrespectful right now. I was dealing with this deputy right here, and you're being nosy for just no reason. This is an invasion of privacy, completely disrespectful.
It's a traffic stop, ma'am.
For no reason.
It is a reason. I pulled you over and I'll let you know the reason.
But this is inappropriate.
Inappropriate. We're asking for your documentation.
I would like to know if you're an impersonator.
Let me
I would like
explain.
to
No,
know
I'm
if you're an
definitely
impersonator.
I'd like to know if you're an impersonator.
Sure.
47 Victor Golf
I am Deputy Marino with the Morrow County Sheriff's Office. That's who I am.
And you have any ID on you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you
It's right there on my shirt.
have a card with your badge number and your county.
We don't have
Badges on my shirt too. Check it out.
a badge number. We have a call
You need
number,
to listen to my words very
No,
carefully.
let me explain to you,
When
ma'am.
I ask if you're an impersonator, it's important
Ma'am,
that you
I'm
have
not an impersonator. I just told you who I am and who I work for.
And I asked if you had a card
Ma'am,
with your
you're not
ID
going to let
on
me
it.
explain. Hey, we're bickering back and forth. It's not going to get nowhere.
I asked one question. I'm not bickering.
Ma'am, you're bickering back and forth with me. If you're going to talk over me, we're not going to get nowhere with this, okay? We're going to go ahead and get a supervisor here since you.
So here's mine.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Do you need to get a supervisor out here? Apparently, you don't want to explain. Or you don't want to provide
I've already spoken
no
to
type
him.
of register.
I've already spoken.
So we're going to go ahead and wait for our supervisor. In the the meantime, go ahead and provide your registration.
And you can contact the Federal Bureau. I'm here
For what
work.
reason? For what reason?
Because I'm here for work, and that's what our protocol is.
Oh,
this is the vehicle they put me in, and if you would like to contact them
Yes.
for further information,
No,
then you can.
If the Bureau put you in a vehicle and didn't provide a registration for it, then take the ticket from them and give it to the Bureau when you get back there. It's not that difficult.
Your registration.
You
I'm
need
pretty
to
sure if you
contact the Federal Bureau.
Ma'am,
Jacksonville,
like I said,
Florida.
Like I said, you're going to keep going back and forth with me?
I gave you an answer. That's all I can do.
Okay, just wait for the sergeant to get here.
Okay, that's fine.
April,
Yes, sir.
quick question.
Yes, sir.
Are you an FBI agent? If you are, do you have credentials? That's all we're asking.
You have to give them my name.
Give them your name.
Yes, sir.
You don't have credentials at all.
You have to give them my name. This is a highly on the down low case, and I am not able to disclose with you anything other than to be as honest as I can, but that's all I can say to you.
Okay, I'm just trying to be reasonable.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to be as honest.
I know. But at the end of the day,
I can give you their direct address and number, and then some names for the Federal Bureau. That's the best I can do for you.
okay.
If you have a number and the address and some names of people, call those people you have the names of on the number that you have and get the information from them.
And I do have registration from the prior owner for this.
Okay.
But it is from 2018 or 2021. You're welcome to see it if you'd like.
May I see it?
Yes, I'm going to get in my purse.
Why would you have that in your purse and not in the car? And if it's the previous owner and the vehicle was issued to you by an agency, you should have the new stuff. And why would you have the old registration?
Thank you for wearing your body cam.
Yes, ma'am. We all do. He is. I am. Our in-car is on.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, so right here.
That face as she's digging through her purse, she's like, they're not buying it.
Here.
So traffic 34 Alpha, Quebec, Mike X-ray 34AQ MX on a silver Toyota Sienna 104 North Line. 2253.
Okay, so here is. This is from insurance and then the DMV.
Okay.
It is Montana and Nevada, and I am from Oregon.
Okay.
This is just different verification, so you can see the VIN number with it. Karen was a veteran. She's passed away now, and I want to make sure she's remembered. I was keeping that together because her son is a part of this, so it's great.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Control 1.
You can tell she's not a soft sit because that window don't work.
I've been better. How are you? I went ahead and gave him what I have. I've been on a job ever since. And then they called you.
So traffic
10 Charlie Echo.
I'm not able to disclose that for you. I'm sorry.
And a silver, actually green 4-door.
I do have documents for the vehicle. I wanted to give it to him. I did not at first. I wanted to make sure he's not an impersonator. Well, you're here now and you asked me a question and I'm giving you an answer. And you don't know what kind of work I'm here on, but you can understand for me to insinuate an impersonator is not a quality rapport here in Santa Florida. So for me to make sure that you have deputies that are
Speaking of impersonators, you're probably going to jail for that.
legitimate is I just gave you my identification. So he now has the registration and you're but you do not work for the FBI.
It's him.
Well, that is, the FBI is not. How can I help you?
I'm trying to find out.
You can come across with some credentials for one.
What?
Did you check with him? Did you check with him my identification?
Yeah, I did.
Then what can I do for you?
Ma'am, if you're driving an unregistered motor vehicle, that's a crime in the state of Florida. That's what it's.
Well, I've already been pulled over. I was parked from sleeping, and I've already had everything ran. Just last night, by the way, just south a bit before I hit Key West.
Well, you've been pulled over again, so you need to run everything again. Sorry.
And everything was fine, but I was parked on the side of the road going to sleep. So if you actually run my name and you'll look and you'll see, you're
I'm not worried
probably
about yesterday. I'm talking about today because whether or not they ran your information yesterday, I'm telling you your vehicle is currently not registered. So I'm asking you to provide some type of information and say why that is.
I already provided my information and I already informed you of what I can give you.
I'm going to inform you something, okay?
What can I do
If
for
I
you?
can't verify this information, I'm going to end up towing this vehicle.
Well then,
I'm trying to help you out. I showed up trying to clarify some information.
okay. Well
and
then,
you're not being helpful.
what else can I do for you right now? You want me to roll the windows up and you can call a tow company?
That's not what I want you to do. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to provide this as a solution.
I already gave him my identification and what registration I have. You can call the Federal Bureau in Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm not interested.
And you can call the tow yard.
Well, that's what.
It's the state issue.
Well, that is what you can do if you'd like further information. Otherwise, I can roll the windows up and leave it locked. I'll grab my dog and wait for a tow.
Just sit tight for a second. I'll be right with you.
No.
2018 case.
We'll tow the vehicle, give her a criminal citation. She refuses to get out of the car. We'll just hook her.
So we ran the VIN, ran the registration,
Yeah.
we clarified it with dispatch, right?
Yeah, just clarified.
Okay.
That vehicle's been registered to someone else, not her.
Someone that's not her.
Yeah, that's not her. She's not providing the
That's just
registration.
the federal government put her in. Okay.
She hasn't provided any,
She never showed you her creds, right?
no credentials. He asked her.
Not that it would matter.
Are you a federal agent working for the FBI?
No, she's not.
Of course she's not. She's living out of her car.
Correct.
We asked her again to provide her registration and insurance. She couldn't do that. She kept saying
You
that.
guys leave that.
I'm gonna leave.
Tell your car. Give me your car.
No, I do not think so.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, can you give me the
You
keys?
not
No.
comply with our
No,
orders,
my
you're
dog
going to
is-
go to jail.
My dog is in the vehicle, and I do not trust you. I'm
We're
gonna
not-
wait for a tow. No,
Listen to me.
I am not giving
You
you
don't
my
get to
keys.
dictate what's
I am
going
not
on.
giving you my keys.
Then you're going to go to jail.
Well, then get animal control here. I have a dog
will.
registered with and licensed.
You're not running stuff here.
You are.
Give me your car keys right now.
For
or you're
what
gonna go to
reason?
jail. I'm towing your car.
I will get my stuff out of there. I just locked it.
Ma'am, you don't have a choice in this matter.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
The tow truck is not here. Yes, I do.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
You either get your stuff out of the car and take off walking, or you can go to jail and then you can get your stuff out of the impound with your car.
You are not complying with a lawful order. You are going to go to jail. I do not want to take you to jail because you want to have an attitude. All right?
Okay.
You don't get to dictate the terms here.
Okay.
Am I clear on that?
Are you gonna call Jacksonville?
I'm not calling anybody.
Okay, then I'm gonna unlock the vehicle because you're not gonna leave me unfree willingly to get my dog out of the vehicle.
If you keep talking, you're
Okay.
going to be unfree to go.
I understand
There you go, Sarge.
you don't like the way I'm speaking, but I'm being very,
I don't care how
very,
you speak
very
to me.
calm.
You don't need to do anything special to me other than comply with my...
You said to get out of the vehicle and sign a citation, and then I could go
You have
back
a
to the
criminal
vehicle.
citation ready?
No.
Go grab it.
We're gonna go ahead and tow that vehicle. Make sure
You're
you
not
make
going back to
arrangements.
the vehicle.
So now the dog has to stay in the vehicle,
No, the dog can go with you or to animal control.
so I can go back to my vehicle, get my dog, and his
The minute
jacket.
you relinquish those keys so I can tow that car, you can go back and get anything you want out of that car. I'm going to go back to that
You
car.
said I
with
can
the car keys.
sign a citation.
I'm not going to continue to argue with you. Say it one more
And
time.
neither am I. I'm going to wait to sign the citation. I'm waiting
Give
for
me
the
your
tow.
car keys.
I have done nothing for you to act this way.
Ma'am.
This is harassment right now.
Okay.
You've done nothing. You've gave attitude and enough bullshit to fill a tractor trailer truck. I'm pretty sure you've done enough.
Give me your car
This
keys.
is harassment.
I'll tell you again.
Hello, my name is April Marie Goheen, and this is harassment from your South Florida Deputy Department. You are Sergeant What was your last name?
Sergeant Askins.
Sergeant Askins, okay.
As I said when I first talked to you.
Okay,
I need
you.
you to give me your car keys. Now.
I have never had this happen before. I'm not giving you my car keys until the charge officer. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm really sorry.
Anyway. You're operating an unregistered motor vehicle on the highways of Florida. I've asked you several times. You're going to get a court date. You still don't want to listen. You don't want to comply.
Do you feel better, right?
I don't feel better about anything.
Do you feel better?
I feel better if you would cooperate.
I am cooperating. I'm going to make you not an impersonator. Because if you are, then you're going to be in quite some trouble. This one right here as well.
You need a key? What? You need a key. Your custody. You need a long one, right? Out patrol.
Why am I
Do not lose those keys. Well, I do not trust you, so do not lose them. Thank you.
What kind of people don't trust law enforcement? Oh yeah, criminals.
And you're not going to call Jacksonville. I do not need to. It is the FBI. You are not welcome to them. This is private. Do you understand what the Federal Bureau is compared to what you do for a living?
I've worked with them a lot.
No, you do not.
Hey, come outside. Don't worry about that right now.
And then all this is being recorded, so continue to
That's
act up.
fine.
It's fine with me. Put her in the back of your car. Make sure she doesn't have anything underneath that.
Beck, can you stand up, lean up against my car for me?
No, you need to get a woman to pat search
Put
me.
her
I'm
in the
sorry.
car. I don't know if the dog's friendly or not. I'm pretty sure there's weed in there.
Yeah, it's friendly. She knows it. She knows.
Did you run her anywhere else?
No.
To see if she has any history?
No.
No, run her through. You got her deal?
Yeah. He was doing that through David now.
I'm going to do that through links real quick. Hey,
Okay.
go ahead and get a hold of Animal Control real quick before you leave.
Okay.
And then I'll figure this part out. You stay to do the tow and the inventory. And let me check to see if there's anything.
After running the driver's name through a national database, officers discover that she is a convicted felon in the state of Oregon.
So it should have been easy for her to get a federal government job. They love felons.
You have the
Catch bowl.
Yeah, the catch bowl.
I still have to have an open window. Or, I mean, if you're going to hold the door, but...
Yeah, I'll hold the door.
That means... That point.
You're whistling and making it worse, all right?
No, the whistle is helping him calm down. I'm his mom, and then he knows everything is fine.
Okay.
I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't do that to put anybody in an annoying situation. I didn't try to talk
Another lie. She is an idiot.
to you. Thank you. You can contact the Jacksonville Federal Bureau, and we can resolve this very soon. You have a genuine identification
And I'm Batman.
number?
All right, that's all I got for her. Lord knows what kind of crackpot stuff she's coming up with now. She's a lieutenant colonel in the Space Force. That's what it is. Be sure and like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll catch you on the next one.